power forward role in Golden State last season. David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Now here's LeBron, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Second free throw, no good.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
James. Great D that time from Green.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
LeBron James. First personal foul, team's first.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Curry wide open. And another three for Golden State.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Here's LeBron. Irving from long range. Smith kicks to Thompson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Finished off the break.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
The shot's good from Smith.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The three from Barnes. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his third rebound on the night. The shot's good from LeBron.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again. And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And the dunk by James.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
Took him no time at all on that one. 8 points for Steph Curry. LeBron kicks to Love. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. Thompson for the triple. Another three for Golden State.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Different look here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Andre Iguodala. Brandon Rush is checked in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Curry. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ezeli. Warriors the rebound. Spates the pass to Livingston. Now the feed to Rush. From deep. They grab their own miss. Ezeli kicks to Livingston. A three-pointer off the mark.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
Spates dishes to Ezeli. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one on Mozgov.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his first points of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
Livingston. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Golden State ball.
Barbosa for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Warriors on top as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the center position. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
LeBron shot is off.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Bogut tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Tipped away. LeBron passes to Thompson. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Harrison Barnes.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Thompson with the bucket.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And the Warriors miss again.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes.